Thinking about buying a NYOS Quantum Protein Skimmer in 2021? It might be your best choice. Let's get into it. So welcome back to another episode of Tell the Truth Thursday, where I review a product that I use and tell you what I think about it. Firstly, as always, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so these reviews are really how I feel and information I could find online but struggled to find. So today, we'll be talking about this product here, the NYOS Quantum Protein Skimmer. For my tank, which is just under 30 gallons, I'm using the NYOS Quantum 120. Firstly, the protein skimmer skims well. With this protein skimmer, my nitrate and phosphate has constantly been less than 2 parts per million or 0.03 respectively for nitrates and phosphates. And I attribute this ability to keep the low nutrients to the skimmer working really well. Additionally, as you can see in this picture, it has a dark skimmate, to the point where sometimes I can't tell whether it's dark green or it is completely black. The main purpose of buying a skimmer is to control the nutrients in terms of nitrate and phosphate, and this does a great job. The second thing I really like about this skimmer is that it is very quiet. So to illustrate my point of how quiet it is, here you can see me using my Apple Watch to tell how loud the skimmer is. Just right beside the skimmer, it is about 50 odd dB. And to give a comparison, as I run the tap, it is approximately 7 dB. So as you can see, the protein skimmer is really quiet. And this is really useful, especially if you have a tank that is in the living room, or you just want it to be quieter, or you are rather noise sensitive. The final point that I really like about this skimmer is that its footprint is relatively small. So I look at some of the comparable skimmers, mainly the Curve 5 Elite Protein Skimmer and the Bubble King 160 Protein Skimmer. All three of these skimmers have the same rating as my Nyos Quantum 120, and as you can see here in this small chart that I did up, the footprint of the Nyos Quantum 120 is more of a rectangular shape with the dimensions of 5.9 inches by 8.3 inches. This is relatively useful if you have a sum that has a protein skimmer chamber which is more rectangular in shape rather than squarish. So this allows you to fit more things within the protein skimmer area. For me, this is a big deal because in my sum, I have a really small sum and I would like to put other equipment or other objects, and in my case a refugium, in the sum. As such, having a protein skimmer which is slightly shorter in terms of breadth allows me to have certain level of flexibility to do so. Moving on to some of the cons of the product. Firstly, it comes at a hefty price tag. This skimmer is close to 40% more expensive than other protein skimmers, so you are definitely paying a premium for this product. If you are looking to have a cheaper protein skimmer or just don't want to spend so much on a protein skimmer, this protein skimmer might not be for you. The second con is that it has a non-DC pump. This means that the pump is not adjustable by a controller. It also means that it may consume slightly more electricity as compared to a DC pump protein skimmer. The upside of having an AC pump skimmer is that the AC pump is less likely to break down as compared to a DC pump. That means it is more reliable and will require less maintenance. Third, the last and final con. For my protein skimmer, I'm using the 120 due to the size of my setup. The 120, the smallest version, does not come with a drain outlet. That means that my skimmer cup could potentially overflow. However, with regular maintenance, this shouldn't be an issue. I clean my protein skimmer cup once a week during my weekly maintenance, and so far, the cup has not filled beyond halfway. Overall, if I were to give a verdict on this skimmer, it works like a charm, and the fact that it is so quiet is a big plus factor for me. I'm willing to pay a premium for this product just so that it is quieter. So with that, I think I'll wrap up my video right here. Thank you for watching and do consider subscribing to this channel to follow my journey. Stay safe, love your tank, till next time.